Hello and welcome back to the Morrowind Let's Play. In this episode, I will be doing the first quest in the Fighters Guild. Not sure if I'll get to the second one. We'll see when we get there. Actually, now that I think back, I believe in this episode, or when I get to the second quest, I actually going to warn you ahead of time. I do make a slight mistake because I've done all of the Fighters Guild things before. I kind of already knew what the third quest would be, but I kind of mixed up the second and third. So I actually accidentally did the third quest when I was supposed to be doing the second quest. So I'm going to have to show myself doing that before you can see me do the actual second quest. But I will skip ahead at that point. But anyways, this is where the first quest is. Very simple. A bit of a rat infestation in this woman's house, so we have to take care of that. So in here, you're going to get your first rat. They're not very difficult to kill, just a couple of swoops. Sometimes in your lower level, it's hard to hit an enemy, but you'll see as you gain experience, you get better and better. Now over here, there's a chest. And I know it may seem bad, but I always steal from it. This chest just was too tempting, so I had to steal. Since we're decent at lock picking, we managed to open it up and take what's inside. Anyways, so we're attaching our sword, and let's see. Oh, wait. Excuse me for 1 second. Sorry about that, I'm back. I had a little error with Windows Movie Maker, but I'm back. So over here we have 2 more rats. It's a bit sad. First time I tried this, I was seriously inexperienced, and I actually died by the hands of rats. By the paws of rats, really. They managed to kill me. And beating them was actually very difficult for me the first time, but that was also the first time I had ever played this game, so I was really getting used to the controls and everything. I had only ever played a little bit of Skyrim, and I believe I had played Oblivion. I had definitely played Oblivion, but Morrowind was very new to me, the way the controls work compared to the other 2 games. The other 2 games that I just mentioned. There are also the previous 2 games. But the most popular would definitely be the Morrowind and games. Words games, sorry. Meaning Oblivion and Skyrim. Definitely, Skyrim was a huge hit. Oblivion was very big too. Morrowind not as much, but I would definitely recommend it to any gamer who didn't have any problems with Oblivion, and also who is okay with 1, a challenge, because this game can be very difficult, and 2, what a lot of gamers, quote unquote, consider bad graphics. I think this was very well done for its time. I think it was. When you look at different landscapes, it was very well done, amazing, and I don't see what they're complaining about, but anyways, we have advanced in rank. Sorry about that. We have advanced in rank, and we are going to rest for a minute because we did get wounded in that battle. Anyway, so we're going to rest. What? Oh yes, I know what that means. Where is he? Is he up there? probably upstairs. See upstairs. Not seeing him. Probably back downstairs. I probably missed him. Maybe he's still in here. No. Oh, there he is. Yep, this is a Dark Brotherhood assassin. And this is very good for us if we can kill him. Come on. Oh, he is tough. He is very tough. These guys are really strong for when you're fighting them at a lower level. I'm not sure if they level up with you. Like, if you get higher level, they get higher level and better. But anyways, their stuff is very valuable. But in our case, we are light armor users, so we will be wearing their armor because it is very, very good light armor. Possibly the best in the game until maybe I'm not sure. I think glass armor is light armor. And I'm pretty sure glass armor is better than this. But this is very good if you get it at a lower level and are more skilled at light armor. If you're going for light armor and you get this at a lower level, but otherwise, it's still very useful because you could sell it for a really good price. But anyway, so now we are going to sleep again because that hurt us even more. So let's see. Sorry for these pauses. It's just me checking on some things. Okay, I'm back. And I think we took on the second quest already. Wasn't really paying attention. Also, I'd like to note, sometimes I may say things wrong, like in the last episode, I believe at some point I was looking at armor ratings, and I said two things were armor rating 6 when they were actually armor rating 8. Problem is, I'm narrating this, and what I'm going by in the video clip, it's in the very small screen of Windows Movie Maker. Actually, now that I think about it, I can make that bigger if I just do this. It's just hard to see what the text says when I'm trying to record this narration in Windows Movie Maker. Anyways, that lady looked like she was being guarded for some reason. So we are going to go and do the next quest. As I warned earlier, we will be ending up doing the quest that is the third quest, sorry, before we end up realizing that I've done the third quest instead of the second quest. The second quest, if you were to do this properly, would be if you exit the city and see how I'm taking a left, or instead take a slight right, but don't go too far right, just forward and a little right, like follow the river there a bit, and you'll eventually come to a campsite outside of a mine. Go deep into the mine and you'll find these people that you have to kill. That's what that mission is. It's in that general direction over there. But I ended up doing the third quest, which is in Caldera, which is actually quite a long way away. Anyways, so we go all the way to Caldera, but that may take a little while, and I apologize if you just heard what the screaming that just went on. Actually, I'm going to pause the video pause the recording for myself for like 2 seconds. Won't really be anything for you guys, but I have to go take care of something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that again. But there shouldn't be any more problems, hopefully. Oh, no, never mind. So over here is a little area, like one of the forts. But that's for when we're in the Imperial Legion. For now, we are heading in this direction towards Caldera, and over in that way is also a part of the main quest line. And again, we can't go to any of these places right now. We are going straight to Caldera. That place is called Moleg Mar, I believe. And this place is the fort. I forget what it's called. Fort, like... we'll get there when we get there. Anyways, this way to Caldera. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot think of anything to say. So what I will say is I will talk about Red, my character in Fate Walls, and also Axxerr, but I'll get to that when I get to it again. Red, I would like to say is I would like to mention a short bit of his storyline, because he actually has a very extensive story, and he does eventually, well, so far we've come to the decision that might be changed in the future, but so far we've decided that he will eventually die, but that's very, like, that's pretty much at the end of the main storyline of the roleplay. And but he was also a very crucial character, and I don't know, hopefully things go good, but he actually has a really dark past. His brother ended up killing his entire family. Well, not his entire family. All there was their parents, and then he commits suicide, hit the brother, and Red ends up being blamed by the Fox tribe, because Red does not live in Fate Walls, nor does he live anywhere near Fate Walls. Fate Walls should be around, Fate Walls is in the area which would be, in our world, New York, but, the Fox tribe would be the equivalent of probably, around the Arctic Circle, northern region of Canada. And I hope I'm getting that right. I'm not that big on like geography or whatever. I don't know. It wasn't in my world history class about well, actually it was ancient world history. It's been a while since I've studied like modern areas like North America, South America, anything like that. Too bad we never really got to anything like the Incan Empire or something like that. That would have been nice, but over here is Caldera. We finally made it. That didn't take too long. I keep on saying That thing is kind of creepy. Would not want to see that in real life. So Red ends up being blamed by his Fox tribe for the death of his family, which is kind of ridiculous because he's just a kid at the time. But he is blamed and banished from the tribe. And Red is on his own for months, but finally, after months, again, he ends up finding himself in Fate Walls, where at first he's not welcome at all. Like, no one's helping him out. He's hardly surviving on the streets. He has no home, no shelter, no job, because no one will hire him. He's not very much welcome, because they're very sheltered people. They hardly ever get outside of the city. I'm pretty sure they're not even allowed to leave the city unless they've been permitted by like the king. But anyways, that's when he ends up being let in by the tavern keeper, and then ends up being working at the tavern. Excuse me. To repay the tavern keeper for letting him stay for the night and also giving him some food. and then he ends up really liking the place, and people end up, like, he does a really good job working there, so he continues to work there. People end up being actually starting to get to know him and start to like him. Really good at his job, he's really friendly, makes a lot of new friends, becomes very good friends with the tavern keeper, also becomes his apprentice in being a tavern keeper. And then one day the tavern keeper dies and leaves the tavern to Red, and you can find out more if you join the Fate Wallace roleplay and follow Red's adventures in the tavern section of the website at fatewalls.board.net, I believe is where it is. Also, there's the DeviantArt page for Fate Walls, and also my character Red the Fox has a Tumblr page, Ask Red the Fox. I don't think I'll actually be doing a whole Ask series like people usually do with those sort of things. I actually might choose the name eventually, if I can. But also, I'm also have the third channel on YouTube, which I still haven't done anything with yet. But anyway, so we're still selling stuff here in Caldera. Soon we will move on to the mission. The wrong mission, but still a mission. Get it done now, and we don't have to do it again later, so either way, we're getting money. Not much is happening. Is selling stuff. Selling. Not sure if I'm doing any buying. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. There we go. And so not much going on right now, but we're almost done here, and then we will move on to the mine itself. Well, I think it's a mine where there are I believe 4 people that have taken it over, and we must kill them. That's basically it. There's gonna be 1 archer in the front, outside. We'll kill him pretty easily. He's not that big of a deal. But then there are 3 inside, which are kind of tough to beat because 3 people trying to kill you at once. But anyways, I think we're going to end it here, guys. So if you like this, if you enjoyed this, check out any other videos. Hopefully nothing before Minecraft, and subscribe to my channel. But bye.